And there is the little boy becoming a man. Lamine Yamal, what a story. 16. What were you doing when you were 16?
What were you doing when you were 16? It's a great question to start this video with. And no matter what it wasn't banging goals at the European Championships. Lamine Yamal has been making it all look effortless. For some perspective, a year ago he was virtually unknown. Since then he's made his Barcelona debut, scored in La Liga and the Champions League, received a call up to the Spanish senior team and became a European champion, all in just over a year. Don't even get me started on the number of records he's broken in the process. There simply aren't enough adjectives to describe his achievements at such a young age. He's beyond rating, he's off the charts. This isn't normal. Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, I hope we're all doing well. Ben here with Football in Focus. This is actually an impromptu video. It's more of a reaction to Spain's Euros campaign and Yamal's performances in particular, rather than a well-researched video as we normally do on this channel. So, let's get into it. So how did we get here? It all started not so long ago, in 2007 in Barcelona, Spain. Lamine was born to two African immigrants. His father, Munir Nazraoui from Morocco, and his mother from Equatorial Guinea. Fun fact, I'm currently in Morocco and Yamal's performances aren't very popular with the locals. The reason? I have no idea. It's almost as if Lamine Yamal was predestined to be a professional footballer, because in a random event, a 6-month-old Lamine Yamal and his mother were paired with Lionel Messi for a photo shoot organized by UNICEF. His story, like many others, is one of rising from humble beginnings. His father is a painter and his mother a waitress. Yamal started playing football at the age of 4 at local club La Torreita. By age 6, he was scouted and recruited into Barcelona's renowned La Masia Academy. That's when his journey truly began. At La Masia there was the expectation to do well. And that's reasonable because it is in the top 1% of academy facilities in world football. It has produced some of the all-time greats, and it does so almost yearly. Lionel Messi, regarded by others as the greatest of all time, Carles Puyol, the Barcelona and Spain's legendary captain, and the famous midfield three of Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets are all La Masia graduates. He raced through the age categories quicker than any of his peers. His talent and personality, at least based on what we now know of him, swiftly set him apart, and he was soon viewed as one of the academy's best prospects. He was added to the juvenile A team, the final progression stage in the youth academy, already beyond his age. In early September 2022, he along with other youngsters were invited to train with the first team by manager Xavi Hernandez. He had not even signed his professional contract then. Yamal is the only one of the group who seized this opportunity, and the big moment was to come about 7 months later. He debuted and became the 5th youngest player to appear in a La Liga match and the youngest in Barcelona's century-long history. About a month later, he won his first silverware with the club, and that already brings us to the present. Well, not exactly. It's not the present but the very recent past. 2023-24 season. A season full of ups and downs for Barcelona for more than one reason. With the departures of Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba, this was the first season without a player from their golden generation. Though he was not officially registered with the first team squad, we know this was just a tactic to accommodate other players in the first team. In August last year, he made his unplanned start against Cadiz. And I say unplanned because he wasn't actually supposed to be on the team sheet. He only came in because Rafinha was suspended. As he ever does, he took the opportunity and was an instant menace to the Cadiz defense. With his dynamism out wide, he was a threat throughout the match and almost marked his first start with a goal, but Konal Ledesma was on his day. The keeper had to make an excellent full stretch save to keep out Yamal's goal-bound effort. The potential was there for everyone to see. Even the Cadiz fans gave him a standing ovation when he was served off, and that was the beginning of a brilliant season for him individually. He went on to make 50 appearances in all competitions for the club, and his performances have been consistent throughout. 17 goal contributions, not a bad reading for a 16-year-old's debut season. In a tumultuous season for a club trapped in a deep pit of financial and administrative crisis, this kid has embodied the hope of a bright future. Right through the veins of the club, he has propagated waves of a possible resurgence. Running in parallel with his club career has been his international career, which quite frankly is like a movie. It's insane. Remember when we said Yamal won his first career title at the back end of the 2022-23 campaign? Well, he missed the celebrations because he was playing the European Championships with Spain's under-17. Now a year on, he was part of Luis de la Fuente's Spain squad for the Euros. Another fun fact, Yamal received the news he'd passed his high school exams while at the Euros. Spain were undoubtedly the team of the tournament. They were by far the best and the most entertaining team to watch in this tournament, and Yamal was one of the protagonists. he and Nico Williams. Since this was a continental competition, the Euros offered them a bigger platform to announce themselves to whom they still were known, and boy did they take it. They were Spain's standout performers in this tournament. At times, they looked like they were playing in the park with their mates, not just because of their dynamism on the flanks, but because of how comfortable they were. These guys might have forgotten they are 16 and 21. Yamal in particular was very impressive. The way he was constantly asking for the ball and what he would do with it when he had it is beyond his age. His best performance was ironically the first time someone had ever said he needed to do more. Ahead of France vs Spain in the semis, Adrien Rabiot said this: "Yamal let his feet do the talking, scoring what I think is the goal of the tournament, and guess who got the front seat view? Rabiot." Yamal afterwards sent a message to whom it may concern: "Speak now, speak now." When it came down to the royal contests, the final of course, his may not have been the telling touch, but his impact on the result cannot be overestimated. Deservedly the best young player of the tournament and the top assist provider as well sum up what a tournament he has had. Also, shout out to a player who, in my opinion, does not get enough flowers. Dani Olmo has been brilliant for Spain, their top scorer, and that's ludicrous considering his first start was in the semi-finals. He may not have come out with a goal in the final that would have made the Golden Boot his own, but this, in my opinion, was the biggest moment in this tournament. Rodri as well, Mr. Reliable, player of the tournament. Well, actually I would have given it to Dani Olmo, but my opinion wasn't required. I can go on and on singing the praises of every player in this team, but that doesn't do any justice to this video. In the end, Spain were worthy champions with an impeccable 7 out of 7 record, and the quality of their football was breathtaking. Now that the Euros is done and dusted, questions about whether Yamal is Messi's heir have only intensified. He is, at least in my opinion, the best La Masia graduate since Messi himself, but we should allow him to be himself. So the question is not whether he is the next Messi, but rather how far and how high can he go? How good can he be? And my very honest answer is, I don't know. But if he keeps going at this pace and remains fit, it looks like his potential has no ceiling. And there you have it, my reaction to Spain's Euros campaign and Lamine Yamal's rapid rise. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Enjoy, be safe, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.